Miss Carter!
Ether? It's not like you to be so worked up.
Hugel just returned from delivering that message you gave him. He brought back a direct order from the Balta Sea Force.
Direct order?
Well, Princess? Is it anything important?
Yeah. Seems the enemy's main forces have left the Karnak area and withdrawn to the Marine Triangle.
For real? Right on! That's music to my ears!
Might want to get your head checked then.
What do you mean?
Our foes can move freely through the Marine Triangle under the White Shade's cover. Long story short, all those ships that pulled out probably came our way. Most likely to join up with their buddies at that sea fortress. Don't play dumb, Adel. I'm sure you realized it too.
If you're right, then attacking that fortress is turning into a taller order by the minute.
Aye. But there's a silver lining here. Now the Sea Force won't have to spend all its manpower keeping guard around Balta Island.
Oh, does that mean what I think?
Yep. Grimson's ordered the bulk of the Sea Force to assemble at the mouth of the Flumen Strait. He wants to use this opportunity to crush that fortress and the Undying Fleet in one blow.
Damn. That'd be badass.
Bring the battle to them, huh? Not bad.
Once the Balta Sea Force reconvenes, a war council's gonna be held at sea. And they want me to report in and take part in their mission briefing. Which means we need to get the Sandras fixed and back by the floodgates in 3 days' time. I know that's a lot to ask, though.
It's a tight deadline for sure. We'll just have to fast-track the repairs and pull some all-nighters to make it.
Let's get to work right away then. All the necessary materials are already on hand.
Dogi, would you mind helping us load up the supplies we collected?
Say no more. I'm on it.
We'll help too, Mira.
Ogren, how's about you and me patrol the perimeter? Adol and Karja could use the breather.
I'll check in with my dad and see if there's anything we still need.
Aye. Maybe this sounds odd coming from me, but everyone's got so much more life in them now compared to back in Karnak.
Yeah, it does sound weird, Karja. Under the guidance of Cruz and Easer, the work continued well through the night. Finally, 3 days later, it's been 3 whole days. 3 days have been wasted.
All hands are at their
Time
posts.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Final inspections complete. Parts repaired are fully intact.
Good. We just might make it in time. Dogi! Weigh anchor!
On it!
Attention, crew! The Sandras is setting off on a return trip to the Lana Floodgates! That fortress won't make it easy, though! Be on the lookout for pursuers and incoming fire! Aye!
Am I able to go there now? Like, is that ever something I'm going to be able to do? There's a side quest on the ship. Well, we need to see what that's about. I also have a crew conversation. Oh, they won't let me. Why bother having the marker if you're not even going to let me look at the side quest? Seems really pointless, but whatever.
Amazing!
Or maybe they'll let me in a minute.
This could
Still
be
seems
useful,
really
don't you
pointless,
think?
though. The side quest might as well not even be there if I can't even pick it up.
I reeled this in.
Ba-ba-bum-bum.
Let's pluck that out.
Smooth and steady sailing.
I love how fast this charges up.
Careful, everyone. The currents are strong here.
Yeah, we got like 3 bars of speed boost to use. It'll be
look at
fine.
us.
And the wind
Suck
on our
on
side.
this.
We're zooming along.
Adel, look over there.
Ahoy! Is that my sister?
Philia. She must have come this way now that the White Shade doesn't need monitoring.
I'm here to take you to the Yarrow. Follow us, Adel.
Aboard the Nordics flagship of the Baltic Sea Force.
Oh, princess!
We heard your ship was reduced to wood chips. Yep, here you are. No worse for wear.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, huh?
And you're not looking too shabby yourself, Adel.
What's gotten into everyone?
We know that you and the Sandras's crew were able to topple Yurth's fort. It was quite a remarkable feat in the eyes of our people.
Gunnar. Feels like it's been forever.
Well, the Sea Force was pinned down pretty bad back at Balta Island. Everyone's real ticked off about it, so you can bet they're ready to throw down.
Sure, but the Flumen Strait's gonna be twice the battlefield Ralphus Island was.
Due to the enemy stronghold in your report, you mean? Consider this, Princess. What better chance for the Baltic Sea Force to shine than against a sea fortress? It is to that end that we have summoned you here today. We do indeed. It will be laid out for you momentarily. Suffice it to say, the information we received from your reconnaissance proved invaluable.
Hoy there, brothers and sisters. Looks like we got a full turnout. It goes without saying that us Normans have a gift for raiding and invading. The thing is, we're none too fond of getting invaded. Once that happens, know thy enemy is just a suggestion. I've kept you waiting long enough. The time has come, right here and now, for the Baltic Sea Force to strike back.
You mean?
No need to hold back any longer. Go as hog wild as you damn well please. I want those griegr sent to a watery grave, with their noses smashed through their skeeter-eating skulls! Till now, the enemy's little trio of generals have acted separately, making them a chore to keep tabs on. But now, we know they've all rallied together at the Flumen Strait Sea Fortress. That's our cue to muster up every last ship we got and blast them to hell and back. Now we're talking!
A refreshing change of course, to be sure. But how exactly do you plan to execute it?
Was just about to get to that. Karja, Adol, step forward. Like I said before, we've got to be efficient about how we leverage our mana-wielders in battle. Me, Adol, and Karja will focus on taking out the enemy's big-ticket threats. That'd be the Trident and the Ironclad. Meaning we'll have to split off from the rest of the Sea Force.
Huh?
Sounds like kind of a gamble.
Command over my flotilla will be passed to the head of the second, Gunnar. Meanwhile, we mana-wielders will forge ahead and make landfall on the Falaise Peninsula. From there, we'll proceed on foot till we reach the Sea Fortress, using the same route Karja and Adol took a few days back, no less.
At the same time, the Balta Sea Force will form up in the water just outside of their artillery range.
The armored warship and fortress fleet will probably start sortying out in response. While they're scrambling, we mana-wielders sneak into the fortress itself.
And what do we do once we're in there?
Split our motley group in two. The both of you will blitz down the central bailey, where we expect their command post to be. That'll shake up their chain of command like nobody's business. Me, I'll be gutting their stronghold from the inside out on my way to that ironclad you talked up. If the Trident tries to stop me, I'll rip all 3 of them a new one. I know you got your own axes to grind with them, but going easy ain't in my vocabulary. Any complaints?
None.
Once you've begun sowing disarray within their stronghold, the Baltus Sea Force will advance. What began as a feint will then shift to an all-out offensive on the fortress and their ships. That, in brief, is our plan of attack.
Each individual flotilla will be reviewing it in further detail after this. I'll now be listing out formations. Flotilla leaders, gather round.
Well, you heard the gist of things. We're comrades in arms for the time being. My life in your hands, and yours in mine. So let's keep this civil. Eh, at all?
I can hardly wait.
I'm itching to team up with the great hero of Asteria myself. Won't be long now before the flotillas are done with their briefings. There's a chance you might not see the crew of the Sandras again. Best get anything that needs doing out of the way while you still can.
Alright, let's not get dramatic here. Thanks for the heads up. This is not the end of the game. There's no way.
You got nerves of steel for a kid. As per usual. We'll set out as soon as you two finish girding your loins. Just give me the word once you're all ready to go.
I mean, there was a side quest on the ship.
Oh, a new letter?
And also Hugo sent a letter. Letter from Holger to my beloved prince. Yeah, we got some stuff to do. We can't do anything. We can't do this story stuff now. Oh boy, even the non-Normans among us are pretty fired up. By the way, Princess, we noticed something on the way over. There was this real pesky griegr deep in one of the Orland Islands. All of us just flat out ignored it, but I thought I'd let you know. That right? Noted. We'll keep an eye out. There's still time before the mission. Might be a good idea to take care of this while we can. That was a really weird transition. Back on the ship. We're not doing this story mission now. Something down there as well, which is interesting. We might go take care of the stuff on the island. We have the gift to give the rave. I'm not going to do right now.
Take the helm for me.
We have it. That's all that matters. Who else has a side quest here? Why does Ashley have a star on his head? Oh, he's a quest. Got a moment. I want to ask a favor. Ask you guys for a favor. Why the sudden request? Something happened? Well, there was an injured seagull on the deck. Mirabelle said she could treat animals too, so I took her up on it. I'm just curious about how it's doing now. Could you guys go and check on it for me? Nope, you're the one who asked her for help. I know, but it's not like because I wanted to. What a pain. Quit your grumbling and come with us. Ah, whatever, just give me a second. Hello, the injured seagull's all better now. Luckily for it, I think it should be able to fly in no time with a little rest. You were a good boy for bringing it here, Ashley. Enough with the kitty talk, it was an emergency, so what other choice was there? Reasons aside, I couldn't have been more thrilled. You never asked for any kind of help before. So when it finally happened, You're totally faking. More importantly, the seagull can't fly yet, right? We can't just let it stay here until it's all better, so what now? Why don't we try and find its home? I'm sure the rest of the crew could be more than happy to help. Would be more than happy to help. Works for me, the more of us looking, the faster the search will go. Who said we had to drag half of Karnak into this? Don't know why that bugs you so much. You've already put Mirabelle through the trouble. I still care about you whether you like it or not. So, where should we go? You've really got some idea, right? There are nesting grounds in Flumen Strait, so it probably lives there. That settles it. We can have other pitches in. We can have others pitch in too, if it's all the same to you. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm doing this one first. No time to waste, Dad. Let's call up the others and get them on this.
Let's do this.
The nest of kin. Alright, get me over here.
Okay, let's go!
Oh, is that a merchant ship?
Just feel that
I don't know, is it? Can I finally go to that blue marker that Karja didn't let me go to before?
Blast them!
Like the answer is no. Nope. Gonna have to come back to this later. There's another side quest on the Sandras, by the way, but I'm just gonna do this thing for Ashley first. According to Ashley, there should be a seagull nest around here. Oh, I found something that looks like one. It's just nearby. I knew we can count on you, Rosa. Let's head right over. Alright, bet.
There seems to be something of note over that way.
Bird nest spotted. I don't know if it belongs to our seagull. It's definitely a seagull's, but I think it's still being built. There was a fish on the ground nearby when I found the injured seagull. It's probably a parent that was on its way to feed its young. I see. You're so observant, Ashley. That means we need to look for a completed nest that has only one parrot. Okay, let's keep up the search. Leave it to me. I'll let you know if I find another seagull nest. I'll just consort with the map.
Look at us go!
Seagull nest spotted, I think. No telling if they are the one we're looking for, but I'm seeing them in two different places. Another one over this way.
Looks like something's there.
Let's take a look.
Those do look like seagull nests, but they're kind of unkempt. They probably aren't being used anymore. You know what? I've never seen seagull nests before, but they're pretty loosely slapped together. Wouldn't their eggs just roll right out? I guess it depends on the nest, but I hear that it does happen sometimes. Apparently safety from predators is their main priority when choosing a location. That's pretty worrying. I have some fishing bait, G. I think this is our first time fishing in this stream, which is crazy. I haven't played in a week. I'll probably... Nah, I won't forget how to fish. I'm the GOAT. Why would I forget how to fish? I'm just built different. I'm too good at this game to forget things. Imagine forgetting the controls could not be me.
Good. Let's do this. I'll give you a hand.
Ready?
No need.
What a fine specimen!
It's an onyx tuna, which I already have one, but you know, doesn't hurt to have another one, I guess. You never know when we'll need a tuna to make something or whatever.
Oh, what's that there?
That seagull's keeping the eggs warm. Does that make it a mama bird? Hard to say. Each parent takes turns warming the eggs. They say it's hard to tell the difference between the male and the female just by looking. Oh, is that so? Well, I think it's just lovely they share their work. The bird nearby must be their parent, so this probably isn't our nest. Let's go search for another. Down here, then?
Right. Let's get going.
Quick as a flash.
That's 2 nests. I don't know if any belong to our seagull, but I've located some nests. The rocks make them hard to see, but there are 3 different spots in total. Holy cow. Can I even get to that one? I guess I'm going this way first. I'll go to that one last because I can fast travel.
Mana, gather round.
Fire! I spot something over there.
Let's take a look.
Those seagulls are caring for some eggs. Seagull eggs are apparently pretty tasty. Ever eaten one before, Ashley? Me? No, why would you even ask? Wait, you're not. Nuh-uh, you can't. Not on my watch. Chill, chill, I'm just messing with you. Anyway, it doesn't look like the nest we're looking for. Let's head to the next spot. Sure didn't sound like you were joking to me. A man brave is always joking, though. He probably was. Joking will be more fun.
Oh dear. Is the ship alright?
The ship's fine, don't worry.
Away from those cliffs.
I'm not so sure about us sailing through these narrow spaces.
Don't sweat it. Sandy here is gonna be A-okay.
Do not ever call the ship Sandy again. What an awful ship name. What about this one? Oh. Did I find the right one? It flew? I thought it wasn't ready. Either way, seems you managed to bring it back in one piece.
Lovely.
I'm glad its wings are feeling better, now it's safely reunited with its family. Looking around again, there sure are a lot of seagull nests in this area, huh? That's because they flock together and build them in groups by nature. Do you think those seagulls travel over the Karnak too? Karnaks a walk in the park. They apparently spend their winters over in Africa. Where's Africa? A continent way, way south on the other side of the sea. It's at war with the Roman Empire right now, though. What? Isn't that like crazy far away? Yep, crazy far away. Even by boat, it'd probably take a few days to reach. What are you looking at me for? I don't really know how much about marine life. But turns out expanding your horizons opens your eyes to all sorts of new things. I was just thinking I've gotta thank you for that, Ashley. All I did was help a seagull. You didn't have jack to do with it. Your face is bright red, Ashley. Someone's embarrassed. Oh, stuff a sock in it. Don't go thinking this means I've forgiven you, townies. Ashley, remember what I said? You're not the type to go down my road. Turning back's still an option. Brave. What's he talking about? In any case, seems he's taken a step closer to thawing the ice. I'm sure it'll work out. I hope so. He's still a stinking brat, though.
That takes care of that.
Yeah, but he's less of a stinking brat, Karja. There's a difference. Here, a little something to say thanks. The Gull's Nest Head Trooper. Why would I want that?
Notebook entry complete.
Actually, that reminds me. I never used those
something new.
those manuals. I never did use them. I also have to look at those ship attachments. Blade Dance, Tornado Edge, Kick Slide, and you got... Oh, it's another Revenge Gouge thing, which is nice. We got a 3.0. Ooh, that's sick. I really want that. I'm gonna take out Falling Blaze for now. That seems awesome. What does your other skill do? That's also really cool. I think Adol had this move in Ease 8. It looks really familiar. Pretty sure he had it in Ease 8, which was the last Ease game I played. Alright, Kick Slide. I know Krisha can do that move. What else did you get? You got something else, didn't you? Was it Pirate's Knuckle? Not Pirate's Knuckle. I don't really know. Alright, take me over here and let's go see about taking care of this monster.
You should be a good spot.
All right, let's go.
Let's catch our breath.
Okay, it's a group of them. Similar to like that group we fought over... I don't remember what dungeon it was, but we fought like a group of those griegr, and they were endless. Which does mean a lot of XP. Yo, Tornado move is sick. So is this Blade Dance.
Let's make tracks. Look strong.
Bum, bum, bum. Hey, you know what? I was gonna let you guys live, but I decided I want to kill you.